If there's one thing America does well, it's put on a show. And boy, this new Russia show is quite the doozy. It's got supporters from both teams, the red and the blue, in a tizzy, which is how the best shows work here. And now the Russia show even has a chant that both sides can use, thanks to CNN's own reliable source, Brian Stelter. Now, the way Stelter used it is the version that's for the blue team, of course, since that's the team he bats for. Okay, so all you blue team people out there, ready for it? Say it with me now. When I say Russia, you say Clinton. Russia! Russia! That's an exact quote from a recent show from Stelter. When I say Russia, you say Clinton. Stelter said it to Kellyanne Conway. They were talking about lots of things, like TV ratings, Donna Brazil's recent accusations against the Dems, and CNN's incredibly embarrassing new Facts First campaign. And Stelter felt like Conway wasn't answering his questions directly, like she kept pivoting to Clinton's ties with Russia. That's when he said, when I say Russia, you say Clinton. He accused her of using that as a strategy to pivot to Clinton anytime anyone brings up Russia. Now, I'm sure to Stelter, that actually feels true. I'm sure to the star player of the blue team, it feels like whenever anyone brings up Russia, the red team always brings up Clinton's ties to that country. But Stelter thinks that's because they're trying to pivot, and to me, that's where he's being incredibly dim-witted. Because he cannot see that's exactly what his team does too. Which brings me to the red team's version of the chant. Ready? When I say Trump, you say Russia! Trump! Trump! See how that works just as nicely? Anytime the Dems want to pivot away from anything the president is doing that might be perceived as good, they immediately pivot to Russia. It's so blatantly obvious. There are countless memes about it out there right now, because it sounds just as dumb when the Democrats pivot as when the Republicans do. Stelter just doesn't seem to realize that. And that's why the new Russia show is perfect for American politics. It has both sides screaming Russia blindly at each other, even though it's a total farce, because both sides have had friendly business relations with the country for years. And while the public keeps buying into the show, screaming Russia Clinton or Trump Russia, the government is carrying out the real show behind the scenes. That's the show you'll never hear a chant for. In fact, you'll never hear about that show at all, especially not on CNN.